What is up, everybody? How's it going tonight? How's everyone doing? Welcome to Grif Riffs. Welcome to Grif's top 10 action figures of the year. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Grizzlehorn, Chumbucket, Pendergast, Teal Mike, Great Jedi. How's everybody doing? What's up? Goat. Anyways, it is that time of the year. What up, Hank? Ken? What up, Epic Badger? Only because I found it cheap on clearance. Picked up the carded classic. Felt like something was crawling on me. Ish, gross. What up, Spike? The Volkswagen Bumblebee Transformer is pretty fun and definitely his best look for sure. Yeah, that the classic styled Bumblebee is definitely up there for sure with Transformers that have come out in the last couple of years. Yeah. So, as I said, it is definitely time to drop my top 10 for the year. And sorry, Falcon Raptor. I may have bought another one today too. And the three that I got today were, I mean, they're fine for what they are, but I didn't know who any of them were. So I was a little bummed. I did look on eBay just for shits and giggles today to see what they're going for, and by God, I am not gonna pay $200 for a Starry Night that's this big. It's not happening. I really want one, and it's just did get the car. I don't know what the car one is. I didn't bring a list down with me, so I'm not sure. Oh, the cat with the earring. Oh, nice. Yeah, that one's cool. I do like the parody pictures. They're funny. Like I said, I got the one with Napoleon riding a cat instead of a horse, so it's pretty good. Hankin, I think we're like there's like a level of similarity with how our top tens kind of are. I mean, I definitely have a couple of mainstream and then a couple of not so mainstream and then a couple of oddball ones. So, but yeah. Let's see. Before I jump into that, oh yeah, definitely have very similar tastes. But before I jump into my top 10, just trying to. Oh, I know I think I mentioned it last night, but I finally got to watch Predator Badlands, and I flippin' loved it. It was everything I was expecting and more. Um, it definitely falls right into that same category that Terminator Salvation does for me. It's the oddball entry into the franchise that doesn't follow the same repetitive formula for the most part. I know Predators didn't necessarily follow the same, but it was still essentially. So I mean, I guess this time around, instead of it being a predator coming here to hunt us, it was a predator coming here to hunt another predator, I guess. But that's probably the weakest entry into it. And again, upon reading and just kind of diving deeper into the lore, I know it's probably not everyone's most popular opinion, but I definitely do think that both the Aliens versus Predator movies that have come out, the first two, um, are still technically canon to both the Alien and the Predator franchise. Um, I won't dive all into that tonight, but maybe one of these weeks I'll do a Alien and Predator um, episode. Um, but yeah, this was the Terminator Salvation. It takes place in the future during the war, and that's always something that's excited me. I would honestly prefer that any future um, dives back into the franchise um, would be um, set in the future. I mean, I feel like there's more stories to tell in after Judgment Day than there are like sending somebody back to protect somebody from a robot that's been sent back and to kill them. As that's essentially what 1, 2, 3, Genesis and Dark Fate both are. They're all the same movie. Chum Bucket, I believe they're at both. Um, um, you might at Target, you might need to kind of look around. Because I know I had found some in the Christmas setup when they had that. But it was the last time I seen them at the Target by me. They had moved them to like an end cap, and they weren't those ones because they have like those ones, the books. There's like little like babies, like dolls. Um, like there was like 3 or 4 different ones that were like on a specific end cap that weren't quite in the main setup yet, but that could just be because that's where they move them until they do their reset. Because I know that they should start doing their resets over probably like the next 2 weeks. Um, yeah, I mean, 3M, I like the first one just fine. And I mean, I probably like the second one about the same. They're not the strongest ones in the franchise, but I do like the concept of the Predalien, that's like the ultimate abomination to the Yautja. Um, and that they would like literally do anything. And personally, I think Wolf is a badass predator as well. So, um, but yeah. So, without further ado, uh, and in no particular order, um, I'll just, you know, instead of doing them in any particular order, like from like 10 to 1 being like 1 being my most favorite, 10, whatever. Well, let's do it size wise. Excuse me. Grab a quick drink here before I dive into this. Okay. So this guy's been just sitting in my like collection. He's dusty. Anyways, so number 10. Is it? Oh no, I gotta get his name right because I think I keep goofing his name every time I look it up. Let me just look real quick. Okay, just wanted to make sure I had the name right. Because I thought it was one thing else before, but so number 10 would be Mezco's Woodford. I absolutely love this figure. I know that the articulation is a little to be desired, I suppose, since you kind of normally always just have him in the like hoppy position, because it does make his legs look kind of weird when it's like this. But I do love it. I love that you can move the eyeball around, kind of get him looking in different directions. You got his pipe. That's cool because you can actually put that on either side. I gotta fix his eyeball now. He's got his. I did actually give him a different gun because I didn't like the little one, um, because he's got like a little clip that goes underneath here, and it's like a little like tube, essentially, or canister, and it constantly falls out, and it kept almost losing it. So I'm like, okay, this is going back in the baggie. Yeah, I hear you, Hank, and their website is pretty atrocious, and so is their their unfortunately their customer service is very lacking, and their transparency and the um, the shipping is outrageous too. So, but yeah, love this figure. Love the Doc Nocturnal mythos. Very much looking forward to the Roadster that's going to come out. Depending on the price, I might pick that one up, but we'll see. But so yeah, so number 10 is Woodford from Mezco. Very, very cool figure. Literally, he's one of the very few that I've gotten that has like sat on my like my main little shelf where I kind of have like 4 or 5 figures that I just fiddle with. He has sat there all year. Number 9. Let's see. You could probably turn. You probably could, besides the fact that he's missing an eyeball on the other side. You can put like a weird little like telescope thing, but yeah. So number 9. I only buy from Mezco direct if my friend also wants a fig, so we can split the ridiculous shipping. For sure. I mean, sometimes I gotta bite the bullet, but yeah, I typically try not to. The only things that I do order from them are their exclusives. So, again, to no one's surprise that this is in my top 10. And it is a great figure. I think they did a fantastic job with it, but because of the life that the life that I have chosen for myself, with my beautiful wife, at number 9 is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Firefighter. What an awesome figure. I do wish that I know that they've done the firefighter, they've done the police. I wish they'd go back and do female versions of both of those as well, because I think they'd be really, really cool. And then I'd be able to buy like a couple more of those and give them out as gifts and stuff. Because my besides my wife, there's a couple of female firefighters on her department. But yeah, I currently have 3 of these, and they're just kind of sprinkled out around my collection. So, but yes, number 9 is the G.I. Joe Firefighter. Fantastic figure. Love the accessories. I love that they were so thoughtful about how this hooks into here. Just overall a really great, well done, well thought out figure. Okay, let's see here. Who's technically we'll go with this guy because he's technically the shortest. He's a little wider than the other ones, but so for number 8, Pendergast says, speaking of Mezco, I was a bit surprised how short-lived the G.I. Joe line was. Must not have done all that well. They, as far as I understand, it did not do that well. I think the only ones that sold fairly well were Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. But yeah. But yeah, okay, so number 8. This again another one that has kind of just sat in my like little collection since I've got it. And it's been almost a year since I got it. I got it back in February. It was something that I had always wanted, and no one had ever really dived into it at all before. Um, and I mean, I love anything Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy, which you're going to notice a little bit of a pattern here with what my top 10 are. Um, and I don't even know, I can't even remember honestly what brand this is because I think they've changed their name like 2 times, maybe 3. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe it is Yoto Toys. Um, and it is uh, their mimic that they did. Um, I just think this is such a super fun figure. It is modular, so you can literally take it completely apart. Um, oh, what's that? You don't want it to have the lower body? Well, cool. You can go ahead and just literally pop the knee joint here and plug it into. There's multiple holes in the bottom there, so you can plug just the feet in there. You can literally take the arms off, and it's just the rings to carry the chest. Um, you can you can literally take the tongue out, and then it'll shut all the way, and the teeth are all alternating, so it does shut pretty well. Um, and again, this is just the it's the I mean, you're not going to be able to see to do justice, but it is just the grossest um, like paint job on the inside. And that's the other cool thing too is so you can literally take this and pop it off and go like this. I mean, it is like Hankin said, it is just a super fun figure. Makes it a little bit easier to get at it, but maybe it's a little tougher. I've never done this before, um, but you'll kind of get the idea because where the tongue is, there's literally like another spot. Let's see if I can even do this now. Well, again, you'll get the idea. You can literally have the like arm coming out of the chest. Um, and there's got to be a better way to do it. Um, and again, you can literally, quite literally, pop everything off, and then you just have just the chest too, just like a normal mimic, coming at you. Um, but I love this. Um, I wish Hasbro would do more with their Dungeons and Dragons toy line, but I just do not suspect that they are going to, which I think sucks because they could do so much. Um, and I do feel like a little bit of what they did was even kind of half-assed in it a little bit, because like they could have done such a better head sculpt on like the owl there and all that stuff too. Um, but yeah, and it's cool too because like in the little like the center of here, there's like a knot there that clearly looks like an eyeball, which is awesome. So this is number 8. Number 8, Yoto Toys uh, Mimic, and they actually did a Christmas one too that I might pick up because it actually comes with like it's kind of Christmas. I think it's red and white, and then it comes with enough parts to make like a little skeleton um, Santa Claus. So I might try and pick that one up too to add into my Christmas collection. Um, let's see. Andrew says all those D&D movie figures seem like they just phoned it in. Kinda, for sure. I have them all too. 3M says I got both of their owl bears and best believe them half-assing it was intentional because of the OGL debacle. You'll have to enlighten me because I am not um, as well versed as I would like to be. Um, so number 7, again, you're going to notice a little bit of a pattern here. And again, I don't have a clue how to pronounce the name of this company, but I believe it's called Zesray. It is the Hilder um, figure. I think this is just it's a gorgeous figure. They did such a good job. I wish this cape was a little bit more manageable because it is quite bulky. But yeah, really, really cool, really well done. Love all the weapons that it comes with. Um, the sculpt on it is gorgeous, and as I've said, it this figure has got all the cake, and we're not going to show it off. You can probably look up pictures, but damn. But yes, I mean, and it's so cool. You know, you can pop the helmet off. There's like, it's weird. I would almost just leave it like this, in my opinion, because there's literally like another version of her hair that's sculpted just like that you pop over, and it kind of makes her head look too big. And but it covers up the hole in her head when you put the other hair on, which is weird that they even did that because there's no hole in the helmet. But it does sit nice on there and snug. It doesn't fall off. Um, So 3M says a few years ago they tried to make a change to the OGL, which people hated, and the pushback was so strong that they decided to keep the original OGL. And what is OGL? Hankin says, I'm getting one of the male Vikings so I can give her his shield. Yeah, I actually have both of those, the Viking guys pre-ordered too. Yeah, 3M, this is really, really cool if you're able to get your hands on one. Yeah, let's just say they sculpted everything here because the top does come off. I didn't realize what I was doing when I was moving something around. I was like, oh, whoops. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's different. But yeah, just a super, super cool figure. So that's my number 7 figure. Let's see here. I guess technically we'll go with this one. So I picked this one simply because I think it's a really well done, really solid, strong figure. Again, very weird that there's no like consistency amongst his lines for scaling. But that's okay. I wouldn't have wanted him to be the scale that the rest of his stuff is at. I'm totally content with them being in actual 1/12 scale. I got this because I love the show, I love the game, and more specifically, I love the actor and I love the character. So my number 6, right? Yeah, number 6 is going to go to the McFarlane Ghoul figure. I just think the hat coming off is great. He's got the no. There it is. I found it. I thought for sure that the floor monster ate it. He's got his holster back here. His rifle / shotgun, whatever it is, can go in and out. He does have his coat is a little stiff, but he does have a holster here too for his handgun. And yeah, I just think it was a really well done. I really am enjoying the line because That's right, Spike. He does do this shit for the love of the game. Um, uh, but yeah, I mean, Walter Goggins is 100% like the most underrated actor in Hollywood for sure. Chumbuck, I actually just found the Cooper Howard figure the other day. I was pretty stoked because I was looking for it. I am a little perturbed though that they actually made his Pip Boy. It actually has like a slit down the side of it so you can wrap it around versus them making it just a little bigger to slide over his sleeve. So I was a little disappointed in that, but again, I had to have a Walter, like just a straight up Walter Goggins action figure too. So, um, but I do, as much as I love the Cooper Howard character, the Ghoul is a much better character. So yes, that's that my number 5, right? No, this is number 6. So yeah, Spike, it is pretty ass. Um, so my number 5 figure, um, I do have a couple little nitpicky things about it that I'm not a huge fan of, but this is one of my all-time favorite comic book like stories. Um, and like so so one of my all-time favorite, just in general, comic book stories from Marvel was Next Wave Agents of Hate. And I feel that it's awesome that I have a Dirk Anger because that was the extra head that they gave you with the original Nick Fury figure that they put out. So I've got Dirk Anger, I have Monica Rambeau, um, I have Elsa Bloodstone, and I have the Captain, all in their Next Wave um, looks. And now I need Hasbro to do a Boom Boom and a Machine Man in those looks so that I can finish out that team. I'm going to be very upset if they don't do that. But this figure has nothing to do with Next Wave. This next figure has everything to do with the War of the Realms story arc that came out. And they had a very specific mini arc in there that involved the Punisher. And yes, so this is the Kraken Studios War of the Realms Punisher. And so my nitpicky with it, right, is like, so this foot is pretty good. This foot's got some okay range to it, but for whatever reason, this one doesn't, and I don't know why. But when because you can see it on the one foot, and you're like, well, that's a mighty tiny peg. So I don't really want to fiddle with it too much because I don't want to like wreck it. And then my other issue with it is that this arm was a little loose, but thankfully it still holds its pose pretty well. Does come with a bunch of extra heads. I did get the deluxe version, so he comes with an axe, hammer, a big ass sword, whole bunch of guns. But yeah, like just an awesome. The left foot on mine snapped off the moment I touched it. I know, and that's why I haven't really fiddled with it too much. But again, I feel like you could probably strip this down and get one of those like third party bodies or something like that, and basically just put everything on a much better body. But I mean, the head sculpt is awesome. Um, all the accessories are great. I do feel like the holster is a little big for his sidearm, but it does fit in there pretty well. Um, I put the outfit on my bare body. Odious, nice. But yeah, really, really great story. The story is quite literally um, like as the War of the Realms is happening. Uh, I can't remember who it is, but somebody reaches out to Frank because there's all of these like orphaned kids who have been killed by um, a bunch of like the Nine Realms monsters, like ice giants and demons and dark elves and all that stuff. So, so what does Frank do? Frank starts. He tells the kids. He gives them all pieces of paper and crayons, and he tells them, "Draw the monsters that killed your parents." And so the kids do, and Frank then takes all the pictures, and he starts. I can't remember how he initially does it, but he starts traveling through the Nine Realms and literally tracking down all of these monsters to kill them. And along the way, he creates a team of 4, and it's Frank, the Juggernaut, the Black Knight, and Foggy Nelson. And they steal one of, I think it's either one or both of Thor's goats, and they hook the goats to the front of his battle van, and then he kidnaps this dark elf and forces him to basically pilot all these through the Nine Realms and all this crazy stuff. It's such an awesome story arc. I strongly suggest you can probably pick the trade up, pretty cheap. Totally worth it. Because yeah, it's awesome. I mean, literally, who would have thought to put those 4 characters together and they'd make such a great team? Even Foggy's just awesome in the book too. But yeah, it's kind of they based off of the Marvel Legends, like the deluxe rider Punisher that they put out with the black motorcycle. He does come with that helmet and all that stuff. So, but this is like 100% how he looks in the comic. So my number 4 figure is going to go to this guy. I did throw one extra piece on here just because I think it was very appropriate. And as I said, I had plans for this to do a little bit of extra work on it. But this is the Mythic Legion's Revenant figure. And this is the extra bit that I put on there that I had from one of my other figures. I just think it looks so awesome on him. I love the front skirt and side skirt pieces, the soft goods under here. The only thing I had an issue with mine was, and I didn't need it to, what up, Bouquets? I didn't need this to have bendy wire any at all anyways. But the problem was they were both the wires were sticking out of the bottom, so I just literally pulled them out because I don't need this to have bendy wires in it. It's a great concept, but just don't need it, so it's okay. He's got his big old sword. His little visor flips up, and I just got the normal head sculpt on there for right now. But yeah, such a cool figure. Honestly, I think I'd buy more like Legion Builder, Army Builder ones if they would at least do this like color scheme on them instead of them being so clean all the time. It's just, yeah. And what was the exclusive head? Was that the green zombie head or whatever? I always forget. But yeah, this is like just so badass. Just, one of those figures where it's so it's so simple and plain that it's just awesome. Okay, yeah, the green zombie head, yeah. I just got real lucky, and was able to snag one off a Big Bad Toy Store when they had them. So I figured, why not? Um, yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily needed the green head either, but I, I didn't I didn't want to risk not being able to get one, so I grabbed it when I could. So number 4 is the Revenant from Four Horsemen Studios. And now we're getting into the big boys. Top 3, last 3, however you want to look at it. They're the bigger guys. Um, one of them is going to be very apparent why I picked it because, well, I have 2 of them already, and I will probably keep buying them. But yeah, number 3, and I don't remember what the dude's name is. I think it starts with an S. I don't know why Stavros comes to mind, but I'm not entirely sure. But it is the Black Dragon, Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, Mythic Legions, Dragon Knight guy. I forget what his name is, but just, I mean, it's crazy just how much the soft goods add. This is literally, besides being black and red, it's no different than any of the other ones that they've put out, other than the green one has more futuristic like looking bits and pieces versus just straight up armor. But man, the soft goods, it does just completely take it to a different level. It's, what do we got going on there? A little loosey there. I got it hooked in right. Yeah. Weird. Yeah, Steve the Dragon. That works for me. This is Steve, everyone. Say hi to Steve. Stavros. I was right. Okay. Yes, it was definitely a very dragon heavy year. Need somebody to do an adapter for 5 dragon heads, kind of like the Mouse King. Make a Tiamat figure. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, I just, I'm a sucker just for the dragons in general, because I love dragons, and I love just the concept of it. But I didn't know, pictures don't do this guy justice, because around his eyes there's just this nice, well, actually it's a lower around his eye, and then the top ridge and down to his nose, there's this really nice, like, metallic, not really turquoise. It's like somewhere between turquoise and emerald. But then right around his eyes, there's this really awesome metallic purple, and his eyes are red, and it just pops. It's just so awesome. There's no way I can really get you guys to see. But yeah, I mean, just an amazing figure. And I found out how damn sharp the tip of his sword is when I was like putting my figures in my new little mini tote. I was using them to carry them down, and I went to set one in, and it literally stabbed me between my, like, in here, in between my fingers, and it hurt like hell. But yes, so Steve the Dragon. Oh, hey, it's that figure I keep trying to decide if I should buy. You should do it now. But yeah, so number 3 is, yeah, there you go, Aquamarine. I'll take that. Yeah. Number 3, Steve the Dragon, aka Stavros from Mythic Legions. So that leaves us with the last 2. I'm gonna go with this one. So This one might be familiar because it was in the other top 10 that I did the other night with Dave on our top 10 Marvel Legends. So I'm not going to really get too much into this, but yeah, number 2 is going to this dude, Juggernaut, one of my all-time favorite characters, and I feel like somebody finally did him justice with this figure. This is such an awesome figure. It's so big. It's just the right way. He should be. The proportions are all there, um, and yeah, just an awesome figure. And super stoked to have him in the collection for sure. But yeah, so we'll just get number 2 right out of the way because we already saw him. So this is going to be number 1. And again, this isn't in any particular order. I kind of went in size. But this one is one that I am so very, 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 very happy that I have in my collection. I missed the initial pre-order and I was pretty devastated. But when they finally came in stock, I was able to snag one. And yeah, this is just, it's such a gorgeous figure. And the colors on it are crazy. The sculpt on it is crazy. These guys do such an awesome job. And I can't. I gotta just triple check here again. I better plug my computer back in before it dies. Second here, folks. Where is the whole? Whoa. Oh, I see. A wild Dave appears.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. Let's see here real quick. I'll tell you guys who makes this because I forget.
Who's Steve?
Steve the Dragon. I couldn't remember what his name was off the top of my head. So
I just saw. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve.
I was like, I think it was like Stavros, and then somebody was like, "It's Steve." I was like, "Oh, fair enough. I will
Steve
take
the Dragon. Hi, Grey Jedi. Yes, I will be back Monday for sure for my full top 10. Thank you guys for understanding me not being on last night. I just wanted to swing by, hang for a couple of minutes. Yeah, lots going on right now. So just trying to keep my head right. So welcome. Or I guess not welcome. You guys have been here 45 minutes. What are you trying to figure out, Tony?
Oh, okay. I just couldn't remember the name of the company.
Mythic Legion?
No.
Oh.
I remember that.
I was like,
but yeah, so my number 1 figure is from Mithril Action, and it is the Magma Forge Master.
Ooh.
And again,
I'm still here. I'm just putting you full screen.
The lights are washing everything out. I don't know if I can kind of. I mean,
that thing's massive.
You kind of get the idea of just how neon orange all of those spots are. They're really, really cool. If you hit it with a black light, everything just pops. He does have soft good pants on that are like they're stitched. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really cool. Everything else is all plastic on it. These are surprisingly not sharp like the Mythic Legion's sword was. The hammer, though, on the other hand, like that, you don't want that falling on you because that's like Legos on steroids. But I mean, this is all metal chains here, chains over here. Just such a super cool. You can take the helmet off, and you can get a real good look at that guy right there. But yeah, it's cool too because it's magnetic. So like once it's on his head, it's on his head.
Damn.
But yeah, just an awesome figure. So for my number one figure. But, well, yeah, Duplo on steroids then, because I mean, I'm saying like that's rigid plastic. You want to step on that in the middle of the night, you'd be going to the doctor for sure.
That would suck. That would be a hell of a way to go. Or to explain. Why are you here? I stepped on a giant meat tenderizer.
Yeah, I stepped on a warhammer.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I know I got this after the new year, so it will not be in my top 10. I literally found this at Target this morning. But,
it's so good.
It really is. Yeah, this wave I actually thought was in my pile of loot. It's not. Actually, the funny thing is, this afternoon, the final 2 hit my pile of loot. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So yeah, this it's real nice. I have a friggin' stack of random clearance stuff and the couple other figures from this wave that I found that I'll probably bust open on Wednesday, or I might bust open before and I don't know, hop on here for a random stream. But Monday I'll be back with my top 10. So, but yeah.
Yes.
Also, Mighty Orbot or Orbots is up to 85 of the 93 that it's trying to get to, which is awesome. Duplo is still very much a thing 3M.
Mighty Warbots?
Orbots. Watch the product, Tony. Dan was talking about it Monday. We had been plugging it and whatnot. It's an amazing and kind of tragic Kickstarter, but it's up to 85. Wow, 85. Okay, 85 of 95. So that's pretty awesome. 4 days left to go, 10K to go. Yeah, pretty freaking wild. This dude's like wildest dream was to make this bad boy happen. And unfortunately, the man who was leading the charge passed away. He had stage 4 cancer. Passed away 2 Saturdays ago now. So he did not get to see it come to fruition, but it is just a really cool, big, beefy, chunky, weird love letter to 1984. The year, not the that we're living through right now. Yeah. It was, I think it was at like 60 something on Monday, so that's pretty cool to see that it's gone up. So good chance of it happening. So yeah, Tony, can I get a top 9 recap since I came in at number 1? I feel bad that I came in so late.
Give me 1 second here.
I'm going to throw an honorable mention to this adorable hunk of robot that I built. Yeah, Teddy. He's cool. He's scary. Also has one of the most satisfying model build sounds I've ever had.
Ooh, nice.
And that's on both ears. It's like so satisfying.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I had Woodford.
Oh, nice.
You are very blurry.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. No. I'm going to just give you full screen. There we go. No, I'm not blurry at all.
And then I have the G.I. Joe Firefighter. And then I had the Yoto Toys.
The Mimic. Did you get the Santa one?
Not yet. I'm debating it.
Okay.
I want to, but yeah. And then the Mythic Legions Revenant.
Very cool. Did that come out this year?
Yeah, I mean, it just came out technically at Legions Con. So
okay.
The Ghoul from McFarlane from Fallout.
Very cool.
Stand up. There we go. The Zesray Studios Hilder.
Oh, damn. Right on. I knew she'd be on the list somewhere because I know you were.
Oh, yeah.
Figure.
The Kraken Studios Punisher.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about how it's. I feel like I need to just get a new body with maybe some new boots.
Yeah.
So like this foot's pretty good. It's got some good motion, but this one doesn't. But also like the peg is like the tiniest, thinnest little peg. And and then even it holds the pose, but like this arm is, and I think it only holds the pose because the shirt's kind of keeping
holding
tension.
it.
But this arm was pretty loose when I got it too.
Oh, that sucks.
But I mean, it's serving its purpose, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean, I still really like the look of it. It's just really, really awesome. And then,
Yeah.
the Steve. You obviously saw Steve,
Yep.
and then the orc, and then I had Juggernaut on there as well too.
Oh, Juggy.
Gotta get the big jugs on there.
Somewhere Adam is laughing. Come on, focus. You can look at my absolutely battle damaged hand. That's fun.
There you go.
Hey.
I was gonna say maybe just stick your face real close to it.
Yeah, maybe. Man, I I definitely have a few honorable mentions for the 2025 list, but I will say I very much realized I'm like, oh fuck, like okay, I got to do some of these as like this wave, that wave, because I'm like otherwise half my list is the 2012 Turtles.
Yeah, I mean, I could literally I mean,
It's a good one.
I mean, like I could have easily put Rom on there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could have. I could have put the Axe Toys Pit on there again. Still really like this figure.
Yeah.
But I just, it's just one of those. I mean, I could easily interchange these 10 with another 10.
Do a top 20.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple that I'm like, oh, how am I gonna do this? Because I went off my existing top 10
these
for my
guys in there.
So
from
good.
Monster Squad,
Monster Force,
or Monster Force.
I'm like Monster Squad, got nards, and copyright deals.
Yeah. There's a lot of that I could have easily have put on there.
Also, I do want to give a quick update. Packages from the final mini marathon, I'm hoping will be going out this next week. Damien had a bit of a delay with the beanie signs and ornaments, and I want to get those into the packages and then just make one big trip and get that get those all sent out. Everything else is packed up already. So
and and Chum Bucket, if you're still watching, I'm gonna get your guy out real soon here.
Hell yeah. Hankins says that my runners up was 10. It was actually 16. Yeah, oh man, there was so much good shit in 2025 figure wise. Yeah. It'll be fun to come back around. I know I am in for an argument with myself for a good chunk of the list.
I mean, yeah, I could have put Shimu from Hiya Toys on there from the Godzilla line. I could have put King Ghidorah on there from Hiya Toys.
Biolante from Super 7.
No.
Oh, okay. This is no spoilers, but this is because just thinking of kaiju. If you are not reading Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Godzilla and you are a fan of either franchise, go get the book right now. It is. I haven't giggled like that reading a comic book in a long time, and to the point that my aunt literally went, "What are you reading?" I'm like, "Don't worry about
it." I haven't picked them up yet because I just can't do single issues anymore. It was killing my wallet and space.
Sure.
So I'm strictly back to trades and graphic novels.
3 of 5,000 issue 2 just came out this week, so issue 1 was last month.
I'm waiting for. I've heard nothing but amazing things about. I think there's 3 other Godzilla titles that are out that are ongoings.
Maybe there's 3. I thought there was.
I think there's just a Godzilla one. Then there's one with like a kid who can Control Godzilla, and then there's like Spaceship Mecha Godzilla or something.
Space Godzilla.
No, it's not Space Godzilla. It's like it's Mecha Godzilla has been turned into a starship, and
I haven't seen that one.
I can't. And I think it's.
It's real good. What the hell? Do you ever do the thing where you look, you're like trying to find something and you just can't? And you're just like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's always. Okay, so it's the Kai Sei shared universe. So it's all, I think, IDW.
Probably.
So there's this book,
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
and then there is it's called Starship Godzilla.
I haven't seen that one either.
There's that one, and then there's one other one, I think. I could have swore there was.
So I'm trying to find the tracking for this one real quick while you're searching for those.
Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone is the other one. So it's like I think this will give me a little brief synopsis. In 1954, an experiment with a mysterious energy source called Kaisei awakened Godzilla and other terrifying kaiju. For decades, humanity has endured an onslaught of monster attacks, while Japan views these unstoppable rampages like natural disasters. The U.S. G-Force is attempting to fight these seemingly immortal titans. Now they found a boy who wields the power of Godzilla. Will he save the world or bring about its doom? The Godzilla Dead Zone is introducing the first ever half-human, half-kaiju hybrid in Toho history. Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone will explore the biggest mystery of the new connected universe. What is the truth behind the post-apocalyptic Dead Zone? The search for answers will forever change how fans view this new universe as they experience the thrilling, shocking ride.
What up, Jimmy Lynn?
And then the Starship Godzilla is, for the first time in Toho canon, the trip through the stars will bridge the gap between the various alien races. They've come to Earth in past tales, but now it's time to visit their worlds as a crew of misfits embark on a high-risk, high-reward, kaiju-based mission with a secret that could impact the whole universe.
For it. Oh! Did you try... Okay, this is going to sound weird. Did you try out Your Head yet?
I did, yes.
Okay. I
Yes.
was curious about that. I was like,
it works perfectly. As I showed it to Emily, she's like, your beard's not that white, and it's not that long. And I go,
it's supposed to be dead. Okay.
Like,
for reference, I painted up a that's weird saying a Robo skull, but a skull of Robo from Josh Brown Customs in Tony colors
with this
and with his cap, and so
still very cool.
Yeah. I know.
So now what I have to do now is I have to take the graveyard skeletons,
yes,
and I have to swap them over into the other things because I have to put the what is it, like the Grim Reaper one came out, and that one's like still like the normal like bone colored.
Yeah.
So I have to take that one and swap in everything off of it onto one of the graveyard skeletons so that I can use that body to put this one on there so that I can put me and you next to each other.
I mean, I could just repaint them for you with the graveyard skeleton gray.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. It's just literally just a little bit of like swapping.
Fair enough. Jamie says, "Hey Tony, has Dave seen Bjorn?"
Have I shown you? Well, that's Diesel.
Oh
Our,
yeah,
our,
yeah.
our dog.
Do you have
No,
Bjorn
we
now?
won't. We won't have him. We're getting him
Okay,
on Sunday.
okay. That's why I was like, I thought you weren't doing that till this week. Ah, god damn it, Twitch COJ, go get him.
Yeah.
Um.
But yeah, we switch. We're gonna switch his name to Bjorn because he's
Oh,
gonna
right
be
on.
our big bear.
Oh,
So
uppers.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had to do a interview for the pup,
yeah,
which
I
sounds weird
used
when I
him
say it
as
like that.
a reference. And
Yes.
for those of you that have not seen the pictures
Yeah,
that we
your
took
puppers.
last night, this is his current name is Diesel, but we are going to switch it to Bjorn because I think Diesel's a little tacky.
I'm just saying, if you call him Bjorn Diesel, he sounds like an NXT wrestler. Just saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
He would go wrong. Also, if I sit like this, it looks like I have a bitch and Grif Riffs hoodie on.
Soon.
Someday soon.
Yeah. Are they is Pro Wrestling Tees ever going to let us have hats and hoodies?
Fuck, I know. I got 2 designs turned down this week. That was fun.
Oh boy.
That's okay. I wasn't that surprised, but my brain was going, well, with all the crap Chicago's dealing with, like maybe they'll be cool with this. Anyways, Bouquet says, dang, job market's rough when a dog has to go through interviews. Yeah.
It
was like, I was like, and they was like, eh.
It was weird because like I was talking about last night, I was like, I've never had, well, I mean, this is only the second dog we've ever adopted from like a shelter or a rescue, but like you could literally walk into the animal humane society and like an hour later walk out with a dog, and it's like we literally have been dealing with this since probably like 3 days before Christmas Eve.
I was gonna say it's been a couple weeks at least.
Yeah, and because we went and saw him Christmas Eve day.
Oh, okay.
And then
Christmas.
And then what's that?
Wait, Christmas. So you never mind. You said Christmas Eve day, and I was like, that's Christmas, Tony.
Yeah. And then and then they had to call. They called my brother, and then because I gave them my brother, my sister-in-law, and Dave as references, and so they called my brother, and then they talked to my sister-in-law, and she's like, "Well, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to add, no different than." And so they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna need another one." So I gave him brother John his info, and they called him, but
Cincy.
But when they talked to Dave, like they were like super abrasive, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's okay. You know what matters? Bjorn's coming home Sunday. What?
Spike, that was they were literally like, they asked a question about like, do you patience or this or that or blah 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 or whatever, and I was like, we have 2 bulldogs. If we can deal with them, we can deal with anything.
Bjorn Diesel can open a 3-day electric daisy carnival. I think that's the best note to go out on, Tony. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think you can top that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much, but yeah, I suppose.
Throg.
'Tis about that time. Hey, I've got one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, he's upstairs. I have a little bin full of my like pet Avengers.
Bin of pet Avengers. Good you didn't bring that up on your interview. Tony, it's all you, my dude. I'll see you guys Monday. Wrong button. Damn it.
But yeah, so with that being said, it's about that time. So that was the top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to take pictures and post them up on my Instagram. So, right there, if you're not following me, give me a follow. And goat.
You doing the spooky outro?
It's the only one that works well right now. Otherwise, I have to pull my phone out and go to my sound effects thing and
Fair.
then get really annoying with it and be like, rah, 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 rah. But yeah, you guys know the drill. You know where to find me, usually on Wednesdays. Be here for Grif Riffs. If you're local, come find me at Minton Box Toys in Stillwater, Minnesota. As we were saying earlier, go over to ProWrestlingTees.com, type in Dave Wonder, buy one of our sweet shirts if you don't have one, or wait until there's a sale. That's fine. Either way. Dave, Extra Life, is that
Extra Life is live. I am still trying to get Madame URL back.
okay?
Very frustrating. So hopefully within the next couple weeks. However, go look up Shaggy over. He's doing the Polar Plunge for the Chicago Special Olympics. So go check that out.
Shaggy. But yeah,
Lava. Wrong Shaggy. Never mind.
Mr. Lava. They call me Mr. Boombastic. Okay, I'm gonna get pulled down
and demonetized.
But yeah, so with that being said, we'll catch you guys next week. Same Grif time, same Grif channel. Be good.
You have a Grif channel?
Well, this is the channel.
Fair.
Same Grif time, save Dave channel.
No, I was just thinking, haha.
But all right, yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Be good, be kind. As Dave says, much love for Minnesota.
Nailed it.
Need more love in Minnesota.
Boy, do we.
Throw them horns up. We'll catch you guys next time.